He's having a nice time at Classic FM.
I'm enjoying myself.
Good with us now. How did this job come about, Dan?
It's a strange old situation, Dermot, because you get offered various things at various points. And, you know, I'm busy. I've got stuff I'm doing at Channel 5 at the moment. Whole Channel 5 team are watching this, by the way. Hello to the Channel 5 team as well. They're very excited in the newsroom today. But Classic FM came along and they said, we'd love you to think about doing breakfast. And sometimes a job just feels right.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's too big an opportunity to say no to, because I would hate to be in a situation a few years down the line when I'm listening to someone else do it thinking, that would have been amazing to do. So I'm sat here today, very proud to be a Classic FM breakfast presenter.
Oh, good. And Dan, I was just saying, you do look very refreshed.
Yes.
But you're not getting up at 3 o'clock a.m. every morning, are you now?
No, exactly. When I used to do BBC Breakfast, you know what it's like. If the alarm goes off at 3, that's far too early. That's like a flight to Spain time, isn't it? Yeah. But I get up now about sort of 5:30, 5:45, which is,
morning.
Essentially a light.
Early morning, but morning.
Yeah, and I feel great, I feel refreshed, and I really enjoy. I think if you enjoy the job that you do, we're all privileged to do something that we love doing. I love talking to people, I love being on the radio and getting those messages back from people who are, whatever they're doing in the day, they're enjoying listening to that, or, they're enjoying watching this show now, and you are a bit of a part of what they're doing.
Oh, Dan, when you were getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, did you constantly feel like you had jet lag?
By Wednesday, I was like full zombie mode. And also, you get really emotional, don't you? So by Wednesday, I was like, end of the show, you're like in the toilet just crying about, just anything sends you off. Yeah, someone says something nice about your trousers, you're like, oh, so kind of you.
You had a little cry in the toilets?
Well, not every day, but I think you just get... don't build it up too much, Joe.
Sorry.
No, I think when you are sleep deprived, you get a little bit emotional. But I'm really enjoying it. And I know people, whenever you do a job that involves being up in the morning, people are obsessed by what time you get up. But I fly out of bed in the morning because I love what I'm doing.
Something very special about a breakfast audience, whether it's on telly or... especially in radio, I think.
Yeah, and I think I work in telly and in radio, but I love telly, but there is something, and you'll know this, there's something really intimate about a radio audience, and particularly at that time of day as well, because, without beating around the bush, people are... Sometimes they're in their pants, they're in bed, they are the first person that you might hear in the morning, they're getting their kids ready for school, and there's something quite special about that relationship because you are sort of introducing the day to them and they are spending those first few minutes, those moments of the day, getting ready for whatever is to come. They're spending that with you, and that's a really special relationship.
Is the show quite interactive then? Yeah,
you heard about Dan Walker's dog walker there, which when I first heard that idea, I thought, really? But
what I love about that idea is such a back of a fag packet idea. It's actually really good, because you're like, what? Actually, no, it works pretty well.
It does. So every day we get, so many people sending pictures of their dog, because lots of people walk their dog first thing in the morning. And loads of dogs and humans, thankfully, love Classic FM. So, there's people who are out there walking their dogs, listening to the radio, and every day we shine a little light on a human and their hound, and we call it Dan Walker's Dog Walker.
I love it.
It's a nice way to get out of bed, classical music, isn't it? But what I like about your show and Classic FM, and Radio 3 does as well, is that there isn't so much snobbery there. It's just you're educating a lot of people, and people are just sort of finding new... That's what I love about radio. You find new stuff on there.
Exactly. I think it's really important to say that, Derm, as well, because I think many people have an image of the sort of person who listens to classical music, and I think what Classic FM has done brilliantly is it said it doesn't matter. You might know the difference between Mozart and Beethoven, and you might have a favourite piece of music from Shostakovich. That's fine, but we're also trying to appeal to that person who would say, oh, I heard that on The Simpsons, or I've seen that film, I've seen that advert. And I think it's for all of us. And people say, I don't know anything about Shakespeare, but we use Shakespearean phrases every single day. And it's the same with classical music. It's in our DNA.
What gets you pumped? A bit of Vaughan Williams?
Yeah, exactly. I love a bit of Vaughan Williams.
Elgar, you sort of... working out.
What are you doing there?
I don't know.
We don't know. I'll tell you what else was in your DNA.
Yeah.
We saw the snake hips on Strictly dancing. Do you still see Naydia?
I do, yeah. Well, obviously, she taught me to dance, and one of the things I promised Naydia was that at some stage in her life, because she's always wanted to play golf, I'd say, I love golf, and that's how I relax. I'll get you into golf. So she's learning to play golf. Annoyingly,
she's really good at golf.
Yes, exactly. She'll probably be better than me in about a week. But yeah, still see her, still good friends with loads of the people on the cast yesterday, cast and crew. Yeah.
Tell us what is this ritual between songs, the press ups?
Well,
What, you want to 5,000 or something?
No, I can't. I don't really know how to explain this, Dermot. But when I started, I thought, you know, when you start a new job sometimes, you think, let's have a little challenge to go along with it. And I'm not really a gymmy person. I'm not into
look like it.
I'm not into massive muscles or anything. But I thought, I tell you what, I've always wanted to do a press-up challenge. Every single day since I started on Classic FM, I'll try and do 100 press-ups. Now, there we go.
Oh, look.
Now,
can you get them in? Can you do 100 in a row?
I can do 60 is my record in a row. But I'm smiling there, but there's a lot of pain going on. But actually, I've done now 5,200, I think, as of this morning. So when there's a track that's longer than about 8 minutes, I just patch out.
What's the ideal song, ideal piece of music to do press-ups?
Well, we were thinking about this morning. I quite like Jay Unger's A Show Can Farewell. Do you know that one? Slow. It's not really sort of, you know, let's pump those muscles music, but I like that. Just calm, controlled, and just, you know, with the rhythm of the music.
What's the Egg Club all about?
Yeah, come on, Dan. That's what we want to know, because I've got into this Egg Club.
OK, so a few years ago on social media, it's another one of these stupid ideas, a bit like Dan Walker's dog walker, but it works. I just started judging people's eggs, and they'd send me their pictures of poached eggs, and I'd say, no, that's not an acceptable poached egg. And I started making these silly rules up, and at the peak of its powers, Josie, there were about 400 people sending me egg pictures over the course of a weekend. Even people coming up in the street and saying, this is my poached egg, what do you think? There's only, I think, 20 members of Egg Club. I don't know. You know what it's like, it just develops.
It's like the least fun egg out of all of
people have shouted at... What are you talking about?
Well,
poached is the king of eggs,
5 ways you can have an egg.
No.
So I'd go fried, boiled soft...
No, poached, scrambled...
Omelette, scrambled, poached.
No, it's poached, then scrambled. Surely it's poached egg, top egg.
No, fried for me with a little bit of soy sauce. There you go, Dan, that's one for you.
Hello.
What?
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Fried with a little bit of soy sauce.
Oh, Nazi go round, a little bit of that jazz.
Dan, thank you so much for coming on.
Dan,
Classic FM Breakfast with Dan Walker is broadcast weekdays from 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Classic FM
Joseph,
Global Player.
I know you get up early. Give us half an hour tomorrow. We'll get you in the right frame of mind for the day, OK?
All right.
Yeah.
As a promise.
All right, Dan. Do you know what? I'll take it.
There you go.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you very much.